The MP for Sibi, and a Sabri about in Central for Ibidi Commodity or Hasi.
All English government said we finish when you do tree. In one started.
Right, thank you very much, Honorable, and you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Right.
For the fourth estate of the realm.
Right, so this is the first meeting after the back and forth in Parliament before the election. How do you feel about this approach?
I think this is a very important call. We have some serious business to do, and this goes in favor of the incoming administration. We have the Amendments Committee bill to pass. That's the Article 71 holders. We also have the vote to account budget for the first quarter of next year. These are all things going in favor of the incoming administration. I hope that common sense will prevail and the Speaker will take charge today. We're speaking and we sit in our respective positions and do justice to these things for the sake of Mother Ghana.
Now, we know that the back and forth was as a result of who was to occupy which side of the House. Now, we know how the ninth Parliament is going to be like, but for today's sitting, what are your expectations, especially from the current minority side, in terms of who sits where?
Well, I think common sense will prevail. The Speaker will sit on the NPP majority side in the 8th Parliament will sit to his right. Because we have some pressing issues I've mentioned. We have two issues that the President-elect and his NDC members of Parliament who are looking for us to do justice to. That's the Article 71 holders, the Monuments Committee bill that's coming before us. And two, the vote to account budget for the first quarter of 2023. These are all things that we knew to the benefit of the NDC incoming majority caucus coming in on the 7th of January. So I don't think the Supreme Court has ruled, and we are lawmakers. We are bound by the ruling of the Supreme Court. So we come in today and just get on to the actual business of the House and make sure that we do it for the sake of Mother Ghana and for the sake of our Parliament.
Right. Now, prior to the election, there were a number of issues that you personally raised. You were seen as not in support of certain things, even from your own side. Now, with the aftermath of the elections, what have happened? Do you feel vindicated?
Well, I'm here to serve Ghana. I'm not here to serve a political party. Do I belong to a political party? Yes. But once I swear an oath of office as a member of Parliament, my duty or my fidelity to the constitution of Ghana, not to the NPP. And I've made that point on several platforms that those who have difficulty in accepting my position, that's fine. But my position, according to the oath that I read, the verbs in the oath, the adjectives in the oath that I read, it's simple to uphold the Constitution. My fidelity to the Constitution of Ghana is not to a political party. Once you enter this chamber, we're looking at Ghana. But without Ghana, there will be no MPP, there will be no NDC. That's what we forget to bear in mind. I come here to do what is right for the people of Ghana. I've served over 5 decades of my life in this country. Some out of the country. But I believe that we've seen the worst, and we don't want the worst to happen. What brought the champions coup d'etat? It was to do with inflation. What brought Rawlings' coup d'etat? Because of hoarding. You've seen all these things. I'm not going to allow anybody to sit somewhere and dictate to me what I should do or what I think is best for this country. We've made a decision. We are going to stand by it. If what I was telling the government middle of 2022, we did fail to listen. It was my own doing. You've seen the results. If what I was trying to tell the president, I've been vindicated by happenings and more so the polls as conducted on the 7th of December 2024, Ghanaians are the better judges. And I kept saying that posterity will be on my side because I knew what I was talking about. So posterity has proved me right. It's up to the rest to accept the fact that we are not being fair to the issues. We are not being fair to the issues. You cannot win an election in this country without the economy. The economy. It's as simple as that. If you want to win the election in this country, you need to make sure that the economy is on a sound footing. We fail to do that, and we'll be punished because of that. So that is that.
Honorable, just briefly on expectations today, sentiments shared across that a number of your colleagues might not make it to the floor of the House today after the defeat.
Why are we speculating?
What's the general sentiment from within your caucus?
There's no sentiment. The sentiment is that we'll be recalled by party. That's the job that we were elected to do. So everybody must show their face here. It's as simple as that.
And everybody will be here to pursue.
I suspect so. That's the job we're elected to do. The Speaker has summoned Parliament. We have important business of state to handle and to deal with. So we must all show our faces. So I'm sure our colleagues will be here in their numbers. I'm not so sure about my NDC colleagues because they are still in the jubilation mode. So they are probably still jubilating. But all in all, I think members will show. You see them trickling in, they'll come.
Right there. Thank you.
Pleasure.
The editor is Mobile NDC for us. The last day, some bills said you was on that time. More meeting beer, more decided, and then more
beer, because we be a so and you know, bread. And then I must say, be true, be a so, but say, be a gun and no more Benaka are as a by way and son at the time of soon, 6th of January 2025. The normal says my booby so. Is sick as President Mahama Obey. The free big go to account budget the first 3 months, first quarter of next year. Budget, let's say a man, as a parliament in a man. We are tossing a monuments committee at the 71 holders, as on the banner and so here once and other bills being agreements that they say when they come was it. Obi because will be rather to punish it. Yeah, we are punishing and we are punishing. Yeah, again. You know, I don't think that is of interest. They are 2 of them saying, will be on the level. And this is what we say, they have 2/3 of parliament next year. It's in their interest to come and support government business for us to, quickly wrap up and leave the stage for them. What they are saying, so I understand now, we say, we don't be true, and like I say, as why you're not my cacra. When you need to share me.
Yeah, now, what being yes from Confuse Party, party,
my orientation is different. Some chair be paying or them, maybe should chair me. But me who grab me say boozy inflation and like chapel be Rollins be ban or say a hold no man. Control in that one hour. To be a be cool economy. Well, one hour by my popular. About when I did you. What do I say? It's your home away now. Now a car economy, a car, I didn't say. Then I forgot to Waba. Ain't no one any account. They won't be needing to be a home. Now, problem I want to say. May swear the oath of office as a member of parliament. There were verbs and adjectives in the oath. Also, you protect, preserve, defend, and uphold the Constitution. So my fidelity is to the Constitution as a Ghanaian citizen. It's not to a political party. Party member parliament, yes. Then there's a party I mean to be in the study where one ever one. Yeah, in Chima. Yeah, be a mainstream. Say no better than being cool in one camp. Now you do now where Hannah could get you. Maybe I say, a bar, we will be it's yes, we feel say, and now we are in a baby, so I get to maybe a young and a creepy idea. What they say, some of us, we don't need government to survive, really. I love this country at 21. I'm a parliamentary minister. I beg the other. What do I say? Yes, we can survive with that government. Yes, it's over Friday, man. As a Ghana for the ratio, we say, the China Ghana, you man, I be no NPP and NDC. That's all right.
Substance, PC appeal for you to keep a concern. Currently,
PC appeal for you or grass, always inside. On the other, indeed.
But are you facing any challenges?
I'm not facing any challenge. Tell the brain himself me right. The brain, I'm not the course, said we had a crisis. That crisis demanded the resignation of Ken Kurata. We failed to back it up. And that's what us where we are today. But as a person, and I made it to me, and I certain team say, oh, my mind, what you man. And I said, the woman see him. Saying also, like I said, there be Yana Yakako campaign the party of power. It's Yana, I see, Timmy, President Kassa say, baby, I do. Ministers need to of sound. And on your bonnet and your time. But yes, I say, yes, I have a co election. A dear some Ghana for dear free. Ghana for Payarve, Ghana for Pejuma. What I say before I'm going to Oba and a common to Obetia to Mahama 2016. You be on that Obetia. What I say? Yes, and I always what Mahama votes are 2016. And one when you be like one. Ye microphone na to and we had Mama votes when you have 115,000 per car. Ye dey over 2 million on trouble. It is a way analysis we now to. Now we say me ya watch it. You na make catch on no credit. Then the DSC. You dey also catch you. The economy will always determine elections everywhere in the world. Every part of the world, the economy will determine the election. Everywhere. You get the economy wrong, you're on the way out. It's as simple as that.
You know when you wanna.
I know the 7 out in Ghana. If you be in Yakasa, they say can be a car. What I say, but a cry in a little bit of mine is a me. Ghana Paco so much. Getting I got transit near her, baby, I ain't taking Ghana for. Now, maybe a Ghana for who said, go for it as a multi I open it. Mom got to no basis, I said, we failed to take hold of the situation. And I'm going to follow you as we have their partnership. Until we live to fight another day.
Are you happy with the outcome elections?
I'm an NPP. Why would I be happy with an NDC?
If Ghanaians have done the right thing, then you are.
Sir, that means majority Ghanaians are right. Some of the doors. The past 6 million, minimum as I can. But I want to translate who they are. Maybe now 6 million. But I don't get an NDC for. Maybe crime people on 12. Maybe. I mean, the fact remains that if you get the economy wrong, you're on your way out.
So are you happy Ghanaians are becoming discerning?
I know they are here. About to say that here, to safety, I say you feel yourself. Open eye in the area, that's the only way you can get accountability from Ghanaians. And that's
Honorable Chairman Sabut ne Sabra Bidria on so exchange pleasantries. Ewa hasi intervention for Makwaba at the Parliament House.
Well, about today's sittings and aftermath of elections and everything. Right, so we just want to know what the expectations today are in the House. I mean, after the back and forth and the elections and all.
This is the 8th Parliament.
Yes.
8th Parliament is having a regular meeting. It is regular that after elections, to resume a short period, outstanding matters are discussed. There's nothing special. There's nothing untoward. The 8th Parliament will continue as it started in 2021.
Before breaking for campaign and the elections, the issue was who to sit where because of Speaker's announcement of the 4 seats that were vacant. Today, where is minority going to sit? Where is majority going to sit? Where will the NPP side be? And
What brought about that? Is that matter still pending? Has the Supreme Court not ruled it out? So there's no question. And sometimes, frankly, you in the media generate needless controversy. If somebody else is insisting that we should, those other MPs are no longer members of Parliament, let that person be bold and say it after the Supreme Court ruling. We should not encourage these things. Whatever or whoever came to that conclusion, the Supreme Court says you're wrong. So, Honorable Siama is a member of Parliament, Cynthia is a member of Parliament, all the 4 of them. So wearing lies is where will you sit? We will sit where we have sat from 2021 today.
can you expect a full house today?
Well, what else can you expect? Some people are demoralized, so you don't expect everybody to be able to be here. So it's normal. From my experience in the last 4 parliaments, the last few days we hardly get a full member. So I'll not be surprised if we don't get a full member.
The free SHS bill is expected to be discussed in Parliament today. Are you confident it will be passed? That and other bills?
Are you aware of that? I'm not aware that any bill is going to be discussed today. The business of the House, as I knew, did not include any bill. So I don't expect that any matter relating to the free SHS bill will be discussed today.
At the last sitting, we know that your colleagues have been accused of not attending business committee meetings. Has all of that been sorted out as you're returning today? Is there a clear understanding?
I don't know. I think there was some misunderstanding. There was a business committee meeting scheduled, and there was a caucus meeting scheduled. Whoever went in earlier and dissolved that meeting knew that members of the majority then were having a caucus meeting. Of course, during those times, mischief was also part of the political process. So you should understand that.
Thank you very much, sir.
So that is Honorable Joe Seusu, Ono Anasabri, Ono Makwata, Anasarabi Ono, so any Frema, aiding Como, and Wahasi, Inti MPP MPs no Sabri no Cassidia, Omo Anayeni, a Chomoso, a Wahasi Mehu, Deputy Sports Minister, Honorable Biansa, Ono Sabi P. Mother Wahasi, Mehu Honorable Joe Seusu, Ababi Drew, and Mehu. Mesa, on so about Bedru, yes, Japan Mesa, on also about Bedru, on also about so far, we are only seeing NPP MPs here as Sabri and Che. We are still waiting for the NDC MPs to also come, and now I'm also about PM Ewahasi. If you just join us, you're live from Accra International Conference Center. This is the live footage is coming from the outskirts of Accra International Conference Center, and the settings and because I can say no chair savings ono ababish me say police for the brewer has and a couple of members of parliament, and so far I've only seen MPP member of parliament here and Sabri so if you just join us, this is Honorable Makwata granting an interview with Channel Wild TV. So this is the live footages, live what is going on here from Germany. All right, so now after the election, this is the first session of the parliament. So the case was taken to the Supreme Court, and it ruled that yes, indeed, Speaker's announcement of some couple of MPs unconstitutional. So now this is the first time they are coming to sit. So it will either say NPP for better majority, and I say NDC for the better majority, and a better. But I know say there, it be PM Moha, maybe PM Moha. So now, according to letter Speaker the PR Bontin, now as I said, Parliament started around 9 p.m. 10 a.m. rather, but me no can say time and crap and one. Who said few MPs pet and I to me about and what has me who on about my quarter former road minister or no air than what has he and me who on about say so your wife and so about me who Subin MP and also Abahasi and me who the deputy sports minister. Honorable Biansa, and also Ewahasi. So far, there is only NPP MPs that I have seen Ewahasi. And now, a Japan Mesa, and also second D, and also the Ewahasi. Inti your wife and a Sabri or granting interview area all call and Oka Kotanasi Ewahasi. Yes, and I was Sage Joseph or no. And our Bidria on air quality. I heard him say other MPs in Baba na the settings at so at the Ewa has into Joyce and a Sabri or call insight into another quarter so Ewa ha send a motion. The police for me we say banter Germany. Okay, what is going on here from Germany? What he means is that he is watching me from Germany, but he just wants to know what is going on here. But as you can see on your shot, there are presence of police personnel who are here as usual to make sure that there's. I've seen a lot of media guys already here. Amongst so PK feed, na yehu hawa ibesi ako wakota and as Abrionin Central for Kasa Aiden our hon. NT MPs in the Muguswa or Moba. NT they will say MPB a unity on the Kerma Oba. But I don't know Oba. Let's see, a couple of them. Hey, so we do have it. And Ubefa. This is the entry. And see. This is the entry. And Ubefa. Now, we're inside. Into Ocean 4. Send them, obviously, I'm banned to my question, what is our hearing free. See, or share me free. Has say, into some of the MPs in Libina, Sabri, Oba, so you did Mediano, the best so, Hase. So far, we are yet to see any of the NDC MPs the Hase. We are only seeing I've seen this MP or Shahwaiti the ABA to NDC MP. I sure that name the India. I mean, how I see a call. If you are watching me, Modiana for Adventure February, I mean, read some of your messages for you. And this MPs in Libina, so just make sure you click on the like button and then I'm looking for former. When I'm going to Sabri, and also Ababidru, former Deputy Finance Minister. He's also an MP, NPP MP, and also Ababidru Hasi. So I'm going to on Sabri and Sababidru, Ewa Hasi. Honorable Sababidru Hasi. So these are the footages from the Parliament House, Accra International Conference Center. On Sabri, you don't prepare a day brought at Ewa. So far, I've only seen NPP MPs. Sabri, Sabri, making sure say the beer because Ewa has seen. So I'm going to Sabri. Remember, I'm the former Deputy Finance Minister. And all corner. So Sabri, you saw your train. Say other MPs in a better area.
How are you? How is your
Sanabaya, you be who Nama is here at Cosso. I Hase. Now, you say keep sharing, keep your comments coming. And I've seen a couple of MPs already trickling here, but most of them are NPP MPs. Omoba, Sanabaya, the proceedings. A bit twasso and check me we are inside in the more settings how you see arranging yes into Tamchiku and cover beer because we are making sure say you don't prepare at the bedroom on Dazi TV into Makwata is the one granting an interview right now and about Makwata and Sabri or granting interview same for in Guswa or Monkasa into so far, I can say it started by 10 o'clock. But I can say it's almost getting to 11 o'clock, almost 11. It's a bon audience. Now, you did you mediano. Ashishaso. Into Sanya Honorable Joe Sky. So far, no. Honorable Canadian here, Japan, and a Sabri. Honorable Canadian here, Japan, and Sabri, with two and a man, or bar, or no society home here at the Brem Ewa Hasi. For say, and Yadio Becassa. What about here, Japan and Sabia Babibia? A quack a shed inside. What about Canada here, Japan? And a Sabra Babibia. They don't prepare a day Abraham Ewa Hasi. So one of Canada here Japan so I be do. Into so far the NPP MPs no were inside. We now got the majority side of the parliament. Into for my right inside now send a motion minority side no beyond ho. Yes, minority side no beyond ho. But then majority side no. But who say MPP MPs no one na kwakotena se. Or sabre ye train say parliament within between akoso ewo ha kama ewo ha say into safin wa journey you are live from the Parliament House Ghana kan hu say nti ahun popie.
If there's one thing I'm thankful for this year, it's you.
I mean mount here in this share NDC member Hamas security personnel or other citizens of Ghana should conduct a citizen arrest for Jemensa. Okay, that is your message. As you can see on your shot, this is the minority side. Ubia the anti ho. But when you go to majority side, Canada here Japan is there. I've seen Honorable Joe Wise is there. A couple of NPP MPs are Omodi Kamba Betanasi. Your trains and California Beba. But for you may be aware, Speaker someone this 10 p.m. 10 a.m. But you know, say it's almost 11:15. Soon say, a little bit empty kakra. Empty. So Canada here Japan sabre be do here no. On inside for shade there be on kasa. Nti I'm modena mem capture the majority side. And I mean, as you mentioned, some of the MPs that have mass sporty or more, I say, let me try my best if I can see some of the. Okay, so you can see I'm working here Japan there. I've seen these are a couple of MPs I mean who others our majority side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I've seen almost 10 member of parliament from the MPP side. I'm not trying to speak about now how bit we are pronouncing there. Now you how. Nti honorable Canada here Japan sabrende we do and also on essential we be ankasa nti I was for NPP. I've seen some couple of MPs. Sabri Omoba. I'm more not Sabri what we do. I say. So yeah, so you can see the NDC MPs clad in white, but then mobile I'm got a minority for. I say I must have been a majority side here. I'm going to go Japan come and Sabri and so I'll be drew a bunting. You know, I can say, NDC MPs non by no. I'm going to a minority one. As we have a majority, I'm share white. So, thank you very much. These are some of the NDC MPs. I'm going to share white or mobile, but mobile, you know, they are not going to sit at the minority side. I say, I'm in Argentina. As you can see on your shot. But then I can see Honorable Kojo Ponkroma. Honorable Bidra on Central for Edin Como Ewe Chiroho. But they had the inside, the inside videos and footage is not at the Bram. NT and home for Nina Sabri, ye chama Eden Ewa Hasi. So now, no, say NDC MPs no more buy no more white no. Almost so equity now for now more majority side no. You see these MPs are they all friends so. You know you're now for. More me chichi now for has say this is Kojo Ponkroma. I know and Sabra could you know or then sa aso the sisi. You know because MPP was a press conference. Honorable for Japan Cromana, Saban Sala Kujina, or Sonny Susi. And he said, but to be who say money on my colleagues for an assembly, he someone who ha, or more aiding common air than ever has said. As to who is going to sit at the minority or majority table, yen to me and but how do you know? Because few of the NPP MPs no Baba Bidru, whom Joe Wise, who the Japan, Amaquanta, Kojo Ponkroma, we know Baba Bidru. What I say into for Nina. I was for one of Canada here, Japan Sabri, and I will be drew now on anti majestically. Now, our question Parliament House and Casa, but he declined granting interview to any media house. Later on, in a chief senior class and then bidding come. But when to me, any Obian can Casa full video no, I will Dazi TV on YouTube, making sure say we be alive. Never cost of Parliament to be at the Bedroom here, and make sure that you share this video. Thank you very much. Nti
I'm surprised you're standing with this corrupt boy. You know he's very corrupt.
nti
You see his still man.
so with some of the MPs not coming in gradually. I'm say so far na NDC MPs for na kwakotena minority side ho. Oh my dear, na me the camera not was and be hu nia e course e de e wo ho say. I'm say so far na NDC MPs na kwakotena ho. But the only time they come, let me show you Honorable Canada here in Japan. Yes, so Canada Japan is abre. We do know what or kasa near we do come or a hassle. Nti Jumadi na sabri ekoso e parliamentary house I say. Na I've seen Kohukati. Kohukati no na sabri no na who say Honorable Canada here in Japan any Juwais e do know how we do come. But I've seen some of the NDC MPs are Omokakotena Omo sitting place. But then we are still waiting for the MPs to arrive. But so far, only few NDC MPs na many abom so has but NPP MPs in there kakraba. Hoping say if the speaker can still come na Eddie Mediano, as she so Eddie what has say. But per the communique to say and Kasabri. Setting squad air course LC, but MPs, of course, they have to baby, a Bimalusu, a Binum, an India, so they understand the situation now. So now, I've seen a couple of them who will probably be Honorable Canada here in Japan now greeting a couple of NPP MPs and then I say you was why you're trained so remember now speaker I did be a so come on. You see see a home social na sabri ya de brem de awa so and about Canada here in Japan Babu who say business of the day no check no yeah and this MPC will be now she's a white you didn't kunim you diko the best and the you didn't kunim you diko the best and the you didn't kunim you diko the best and the akucha mia you didn't kunim Timma omotwana no Njuma na to MD for it and say wedding kunim on beside dey at the BM into another njuma that is for no to but then MP4 no ewa ha obia any agea they are exchanging pleasantries but then before then I just want to read some of your maybe say please obviously you pray Allah give President John Mohammed the wisdom and strength to deliver well to develop Ghana. Castro Gold or say, okay, now that you are still waiting for the MPs to arrive, I want to take this opportunity to read some of your messages. So keep your messages coming here on Dazi TV. And I've seen the NDC MPs, all of them cloud in white. So if you see any of the MP in white, the person is from the NDC. And because now they have won the majority in Parliament. And then but one day for Argentina February on Dazi TV. With me, Edward Argentina. I read the messages in Adia Mama. Now you hear what is going on here right now because, as I say, settings. Sitting as started, but still, it starts here. I've seen Kwamna Minta, Nyaku, Cape Coast North Constituency MP, and I shall be Aba Virginia, and also Asiana Boavi. He was a big on Boavi. He was on Boavi, yes. So basically, the MPs. They are all coming one by one. And where is Katie? Katie Hammond yet? Katie Hammond, Katie Hammond will be a train. No, I'm going young one in a train. Katie Hammond. Katie Hammond, Pierre have pet. Catch her and yes, I'm get to work. Katie Hammond will be a train, say. Obeba. Now, Katie Hammond, Katie Hammond, into your train, so Katie Hammond, Beba. I will say, so I found out for G in Omediaba. Yeah. I've seen, I think one of them call is Louder. There. MPs for no. Still na. The banana and panswa. More back. See. And before no. Some of the media guys already outside continuing interviews. So, Teddy, my MP, obviously, where is Katie Hammond? Katie Hammond sending me kind of your train over. It's your back. Yeah, they won't be in Edinburgh. The Premisa. Oh, no, so a grantee interview. The Premisa, so.
Speak to the proposed free senior school bill.
Where is the speaker? Yeah, yet the speaker made real. Once I can the power near my quanta, and it to Hana, the Kennedy cry a call. But then I've seen once I Kennedy and Sabi to Hana your call. Some of the MPs on Museum seats in the Bill Saba. Can Japan near my Quantana Sabri. Speaker Mai. We said speaker my but then right now I've seen the NDC and NPP for na kwa tana omo tuna bre ewo ho we say can Japan will be a more social white. Somebody is asking that most of the NPP MPs are in their normal African print, but Canada and Japan is in white. And of course, Ghanaians want to read meaning into anything. So
myself, I was asking why is he white?
It's the normal outfit. I mean, that maybe he feels like wearing it today. Yeah. But no Ghanaians will always talk. Mm-hmm. See, I know. Home Popo na Sabri, ya de brem live from. Can you also draw keep your messages coming? I just want to read your messages, but then per the outfit you are seeing over here, most of the NDC MPs are in white. But NPP MPs, but some of the NPP MPs are in white. Because you come come as a white inner, but your suit. I don't got white come, and I'm what. I don't got white come. Once a Kennedy, any Subi MP, you know, and Kennedy here Japan, or what Tanasi. Kennedy na sabe kwa Tanasi, or any Subi MP, you know, 18 commodity ever home. And see the home prepare na sabri yadi Abraham eden ewo ahase and see Canada here upon sabri watena say on esu bin MP no na sabra moto no. But then for what I can tell is that those of you who watch this live, Canada Japan was in white, 4 white dress. It's a kaftan, right? It's a kaftan white here. Yes, and see, Obi Bisa said Mahama will destroy Ghana. Kofi Boa, are you sure? How can he destroy Ghana? No politician can destroy Ghana. Ghana, maybe based on his policies, if you think he will destroy Ghana, fine. But then I can. So the MPs are not here. Kofi Boa, you will destroy your fully. Hey, Bantama Kofi Boa. Your words are very too strong for me to read. So we are waiting for the speaker to just arrive so that we can start. But then I've seen a couple of MPs already outside granting interviews to the media guys. Kofi Boa, you think Akufo-Addo left something to be destroyed? Obviously, Kofi Boa. Oh, phone tech, please don't insult him. We don't encourage foul words on my platform, so please, I'm just begging you not to be using those words again. Thank you very much. So very soon, I'm pretty sure the speaker will be here. Now, you start teaching me, you know, come on. Into ceremony, no, MPs in Baby now about Omadria, I meet with the association. Obviously, For me, any person that support NPP party, it means you don't want to develop for Ghana. Kabiru Sahada. Kabiru. Sometimes I just want to draw this. I just want us to understand the meaning of democracy. For all you know, all of us cannot support one party. We all have diverse views and opinions. But the only thing that matters is that when we all support each other and respect individuals' decision, a broken heart person because of Ayensuano MP, Ayensuano MP lost. So your heart is broken. Oh, sorry about that. But I was saying something like, all of us cannot support NDC. Neither all of us can support NPP. We have different opinions. Obia one baby person support, but Obi support NDC and said, "Sabe na juni yeduma." Obi support NPP so sabe na na juni yeduma. Obia no decision away what taking. I know na democracy yeden because what should be ni na that cambo. What I said, and the build on it will be say how would he destroy Ghana? I'll step out shortly so that we can talk to some of the MPs who are already trooping in here. Some of the MPs, I know them by faces, but I cannot recognize them. But what I can tell you is that the seats are almost empty. Yeah, empty. I know. Let's see. Between your broken hearts. Broken hearts need the MP not spending millions of Ghana cedis. According to us, it's alleged that most of the MPs an average of 10 million Ghana cedis just for the election. So somebody is asking, if an MP is spending over 10 million Ghana cedis for election, how is he going to recoup those monies? Plus other things the MPs are supposed to do. So the monetization of our democracy obviously will make it very difficult for corruption issues and other corrupt activities to be checked. Because these MPs are spending over 10 million Ghana cedis, no about power. What is he going to do to get this money?
Take everything again.
Yes, 2 weeks majority. Oh, among the judges, 2 weeks majority. Obviously, God is great. Obviously, NPP there unless 2080. NPP unless 2080. Yes, I've seen NDC MPs already. Some of them are still coming. Obviously, Kofi Boa, keep dreaming. Obviously, Kofi Boa, don't be okay. Keep your messages coming. I just want to read them while you are waiting for the MPs to come. But then, as I speak to you, I've seen Amaboa is here. I think I've seen the NDC MP. Yeah, Amaboa is here. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't support Mahama, but I wish Ghana well. Exactly. You don't support him, and that's how it's supposed to be. Makeledu, that's how it's supposed to be. You don't support him. Yes, because that's not your preferred choice. But at the end of the day, it's a majority that have spoken. Do not answer your penna. Oba, sebi, or the policy be bad. On case NDC phone call or the mom. Ghana for bedding. It's all Ghanaians that will enjoy. Now the edifices by one can say MPP card holders. Nkwana bear enjoy. NDC for count. Obi account. So far as the majority for no choosing it here. Ye na yemfa nidie any kabum. Now Sanabeya obviously NPP will be relevant to 2036, but they will win in 2040. And amend this, but they should allow them to continue the recruitment. You see, somebody is saying that NDC, but you see, people are complaining about the recruitment. But also the NDC, but they're not supporting recruitment. Not doing children. Won't mean can you say, oh no, I can't say, not doing any engagement. Not doing children. Let's respect it. If Argentina does not affect anybody in Kwandia, why not? So you are still waiting for them to come. I've seen a couple of MPs who are already outside granting interviews. I'm picking the power bank. Okay. for at least the recruitment will bring down unemployment. Being so adventurous, and know. So we are still waiting for some of the MPs of Bababidru. For you carbon tin, I'm going to check it and see. But you're moving us on what may pass here. Other vision for your Makwaba beam. I mean, I can say MPs will bring about honorable address for Baba Bedru. Who NDC MPs for billion now, but Antienche. Obviously, you mean Kufado. Okay, so I don't know. Bomodian said, Mepe. I think Semen said, how Kunsin. I see, but I don't know, say, you know. Also, I call minority side of Kuchicha. Tamils. Now the NDC MPs have agreed to sit at the minority side. So far, one with minority side in the NDC MPs are but then there was someone that I think I resemble how I come see. But says, say on one because on one will be a head. But the whole secure inside no. Now to be a baraka kuchia and colleagues. So say, that what makes our democracy so beautiful. I think that I mean, if it's how it comes in, I'm sure that more than me zoom in, say it's how it comes in. And so as you can see over there, there was this woman now, Jina Hona, Oni at her mills. I've seen some George here. Some George also just entered. Some George Ababa Bidru. Ono and Sabri Oka all make it call. Binti Mamisha best how comes in. I mean, also some George. I'll call it how comes in Ginano with people. If I say, oh, we are 10 is or back in the mission, say, be on one. Because on one I say, will be a pen riding, a shen. So, my memo, what you say, I've seen MP, Honorable Vincent, and so far, on the side, I say, MPs and now be a Niaji. You see, the Fiamapo, the NDC, and also Elha. I'm putting the camera there just because or 10 years happening who say how comes in. We all know say how comes in. I'm not sure say how comes in. I'm not sure say how comes in. Because then will be a big who. But I think the incoming government can investigate the equipment, or it's up to them. Sure, every government you have every right to investigate anything you feel like, say, it has corrupt activities or want to. Give to me. And then see, remember what they answered. But yes, Fantana Mami, Sababa Bidru. Fantana Mami Sababa Bidru. Say honorable the one wants to make capture that moment, so that's what I'm looking for. But then for the meantime, all the MPs already seated waiting for the speaker to come, so the proceedings will start. So but I've seen some of the MPs already here. You can see Omenianji Ubiana down for aiding Komo. And not NDC MPs national share white. I've seen Adwa Safo having a conversation with Jata. Adwa Safo professionalism reflects on your approach to ensure constructive communication. So we say, Joe, your message has same grammatical errors and spelling issues. Consider revising for clarity and professionalism. Reflect on your approach. All right, so I think I've seen Sam George and Adwa Safo having a nice conversation. Sometimes when it comes to Parliament, if you follow any of these politicians, I'm not sure you ever get angry or you begin to fight for anybody just either to arrest or anything else. Because when they come here, they are friends. The only thing that they don't share the same ideologies, that's all. And that's what makes democracy so beautiful here in Ghana. Come to this Parliament. I've seen a lot of NDC MPs. Look at the hag over there. NDC MP. Oh no, and be sure hag and come. Oh, but then no, I've seen honorable Chairman Sabons there, or Joe Wise and Sam George. Look at how they are having a nice conversation there. But here, I've seen, can see Sam George, Chairman Sabons and Joe Wise. You see how they are having a nice conversation there. They are friends. Just that ideologies that they have different ideas, different positions. But I've seen Fantana Mami, and the honorable. They are on the NPP side. They are having a nice conversation. But this tells you that we should not go ahead and fight for a politician. Look at the conversation. Look at Sam George and Chairman Sabins. They are friends. When they come here, in fact, we had interview with Freddie Blake. One thing he said that John Mahama to be ban the office. I'm not going to tell you no more diabo. Come. See John Mahama so in a damn for. Just say or they know any the same political party. And interest me at time for. After that, everything they are offering. We are waiting for Katie Hammond to arrive. But then I said we have not educated a lot of people about democracy. And I've seen Amabua. Look at him. Yes, he's going to greet an NPP MP here. Congratulating him. They are all friends. It does not mean that when they come here, when they meet, I've seen Mahama Yarga there, also joining him. Mahama Yarga with Amabua. John Janapo, yeah, it's rather John Janapo. Into the BMA say, so what's it? Na say, udi politician echi, we mo echi, na oko, no be NPP, be NDC. I didn't want any ekwan. Ube the third person. Inti enku hu fa man kofo we mo ya nanfofo. Me mmara na ahihye ho ne de ahihye man. Hwe Fantana Mami, ono. E na ogina ho a oni MPP say am ye female from edin komo ho no. Inti se na educate hu se e ya adwenkyere. Sanya wo ye fra okofi ni sa na ye fra obi gode kwadwo. Ano ne nkyere se onye nipa. Mu na mu ye nipa. They are friends. Come. Look at what is happening here. You're trying to be a Lucy. If you don't win it, or be bad, you will lose. Or say, oh, sorry, next time. Oh, congratulations. MPP bring the call one. And this MP to far back. Everybody's waiting for Katie Hammond because you know Katie Hammond is everybody's waiting for Katie Hammond. Who Adwa Safo need Sam George. Sam George and Sabu Abaha, OTH MPP for no, I'm friend here. Sam George and the church or more, share. Sam George and a new Mocasa, but Sam George for microphone see a cassa. Macasa won't want to, but there be a year adventure. Intimidate, sir. You know, educate you when you be son. I'm just a boy in than say the beer never done it to car, way our hair, way you has enough. So many to come. Who here? What I say? Who here? Hey. In terms of foreign check, maybe up on senior who the rest of the MPs now. Or more banana, yet the home for near the area. But for the meantime, this is what is happening here at the Parliament House. Yeah, Tracy Speaker Beba. Many MP people are washing their fields and still recruiting people. Let me see. Fantana Mami. Fantana Mami on in Econo. Hey. Fantana. We should keep them on. We should keep them around the area. I'm told Katie Amon is around, so let me check. Sorry. Therefore, I don't want to see Speaker Maya nti you go show your trend stop ba. But one more answer many MP no papa ne bi. Ebe kyerem. Honorable Adjoa for Sabi or no Ababidu, on a year member of Parliament for W. Kwabenya constituency. Nakahuni say, I know Ulusi primaries no Edima. The former Speaker of Parliament, Keke Neba, Keke Junior, or W. Kwabenya. But for the first time, MPP to me, Lucy seat at the Ama NDC. Eli Clem, or no, and I win the Ama NDC for W. Kwabenya constituency. I just happen to we do Parliament House, which is full video on Dazi TV on YouTube. Go and watch it. I'll be reading your messages shortly, but then we say. I'll be reading your messages shortly. For the Parliament, I would say Speaker Maya, it's a good show. I'm change of Speaker ever. Now, I'm saying Honorable Sam George. Any Abuja Napo. And he didn't come out at all. I'm person international with you on come. Some George near the every time for your trying to speak about now, you did my dear no so. But so far, most of the MPs run about bedroom. ɛwɔ ha sei. So now I've seen NPP caucus, NDC for na sabe mission of her. Omudin komo I've seen a fair markings. A fair markings about Bedru majority leader. Obviously majority leader for 2 weeks. Ononi Fantana Mami and the General Homo Bonko. A fair markings is here. Ebujanfo me guso a me ye we ni ho adwuma nti me ba na me dey exclusive dey abroad, but for the meantime mo hwe MPs na mo aba na nche speaker beba na ye di bia hihye so den ewa ha sei.
There's no some bird in shop.
holding a phone to my ears.
No, I said what you said is Samuel.
MPs have started arriving. They've come in their numbers. Unlike previous sittings where there was a dispute as to the sitting arrangement, this time around there are absolutely no dispute. The NDC MPs came in and took over the right-hand side of the speaker, which is the majority side, while the NDC MPs just walked across the aisle and went to their minority side. You can see in your short pretty shortly the majority leader, Alexander Afenyo Martin, exchanging pleasantries. It's been a lot of pleasantries being exchanged because a lot of MPs have lost their seats, particularly on the NPP side, where nearly 40, or in fact more than 40 of their colleagues have so far lost their seats or will not be returning to the 9th Parliament, which will start on the midnight of the 7th of January 2025 next year, when the new Parliament will be sworn in. A lot of them coming in, a lot of the NDC MPs wearing white, obviously basking in this newfound majority that they will get when the new Parliament is sworn in next year. An overwhelming and emphatic majority, two-thirds, at least so far, with the numbers set to climax, with even some projecting up to 190 when it's due. So a number of them now coming in. We'll pretty shortly see Haruna Bishu and a number of the MPs from the northern region. Farouk Ali Muhammad, who lost his seat. Member of Parliament also for Tamale Central, Habib Murtala Mohammed, Haruna Bishu, the Member of Parliament for Akachi South, Benjamin Ahiafo, Mahama Yarga. So a number of NDC and NPP MPs exchanging pleasantries, talking about what exactly might have happened during the election. This is the first time these MPs are getting to talk to each other to get to understand what might have gone on in their various constituencies. So it's pretty somber mood in Parliament today. There are absolutely no incidents that have been recorded in the past where the NDC MPs took over the majority side, prompted the NPP MPs to say they were not going to come to the floor. This time around, a number of them have come in. We were expecting that a number of these NPP MPs in particular who lost their seats were not going to come in this morning, but a number of them are here. Japan Mesa, Fortune Merima, a number of them who lost their seats have already come in and are expected to come and help the government side transact business here. So that is the state of affairs here, with both sides now taking their seats, and we expect the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, to walk in the minute from now, and then sitting will then start.
So welcome to Dazzle TV live from the Parliament House of the Republic of Ghana. Very soon the speaker will come. So far, MPs in the number and speaker beba. Na yedi jumedi na shisha so ewo ehase. Intentem chuku enko baby ha. And the jumedi na the pro here on Dazzle TV. But I've seen Zanata Rollins. Zanata Hono and Sabi. Ujina Hua. Onona Ujina Hua oni. Zanata Rollins, Honona. I've seen Neil Lanty. Vanapoy. Ono and a Sabri on so. Neil Lanty. Aka. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. Welcome back to Delta TV. We are live from the Parliament House. We are waiting for the speaker to come so that sittings will commence this afternoon. I've seen Muntaka Mubarak. Yeah, as I said, these MPs are friends. So look at him. Muntaka. He's a one day greeting the MPP MPs, shaking hands, laughing. But yet, somebody go and fight for him. Aka also does it too. Please read. Kindly read my messages to all the MPs in Parliament and incoming ones. All right. What is the message? NPP will not come back anytime soon. Amadou, Joshua, and that is your message over there. Keep your messages coming. I'm also trying to update my other audience on Facebook and TikTok as well. So if you're watching me, Facebook is MY Media on Facebook, Smart for Mike on Facebook. All of them, you can watch it there. So we are waiting for the MPs to come. I mean, for now, I think that the house is a little bit okay. Hoping that the Speaker of Parliament will be here so that they are shared with you. I say, I say. We'll be trying how I come in. Please, it's AK. Should I? Is it abbreviation of your name? I don't get it. I've seen Neil Lante, Vanderpoy having a chit-chat conversation with some of the MPs. The Fiamapo is the one coming right now. I've seen they're all laughing out. I've seen a couple of MPs there. The candidate here in Japan engaging with Mutaka Mubarak. Candidate in Japan Mubarak. Do you guys remember? Yes, they are friends. Look. If it's not just about, see, we will all be shocked that some tribalist people will still want to come back very soon, and because of that, Worship JM feels badly, and also I'm trying to update the audience on your Facebook, so please just bear with me when I go off a little bit. But as I can tell you, these MPs are friends. So if you know you are fighting for any of them, you just have to consider, just watch the visuals here at the Parliament House and tell me if any MP sent you to go and cause a mayhem. When they arrest you, you be the person to be in the grace of the law. One I'm running over here, Juma. Look at Haruna Idrisu. Haruna Idrisu and Nancy Ban. So which caucus is on the majority side? Now is the NPP in the majority side. In fact, this time around, they decided not to cause any mayhem. I mean, they said, okay, fine, NPP sit at the majority side. We are not going to have any other argument or something like that. So you can see Haruna Idrisu at the majority side exchanging pleasantries with some of the MPs. Yes. And I've seen some of the NPP MPs also going to the minority side. So you can see Haruna Idrisu, they're all laughing out with the MP for Subin, Honorable Eugene there. So it's all these MPs are not enemies. They have agreed because it's the last time. Probably that could be, but I don't have any. So far, I can't wait to see Afayoma. Afayoma is here. You were not watching, right? Afayoma is here. Look at where Kennedy Japan is. Kennedy Japan, we don't rely upon any politicians. They are all the same. Augustina Akosa, yes, they are all the same. So I've been saying this, that for me, it's my responsibility at election day, go there and vote. I go and vote, I go home. They are causing mayhem, they are snatching ballot boxes. I am not going to do that. I'll leave that one to security agencies to do that. I am not going to fight for that MP, because when I go and I violate any other law, the MP and the family will go and enjoy, and I'll be in the prisons. When I get killed, I'll die alone. Nobody will take care of my family. So some of these things that we need to educate a lot of people. And today, this idea, then You proud me. Look at the Takrady guy. My condolences to the family. Takrady guy who was jubilating all over because Mahama, that yes, AK is abbreviation. Koglo is a full name. I send you so much. Oh, okay, AK, okay. They are not all the same. Some are better than others. In terms of, you may, Richmond J, you have a point, of course. I mean, I'm talking about human relations. They are almost the same. I mean, come here and see. You are watching the visuals. Look, can you see that side? Yeah. Is the MPs already gathered there? They are not the same, bro. Some are better than others in terms of character and performance. Of course. I'm just hoping that the network will be stable today. All right. So I'm watching you from America. Ebenezer, thank you. America, on which side? Eben, America, you know, I've seen the sports minister, Mustafa Yusuf. Hey. Oh. Oran, they said started free sports ministry. I tell you, Mahama Oran operation recover all. I started from sports ministry. All right, travel and learn and bring what you learn there and bring it home. You see, if MPs are not the same, next time go and lead a fight. They're all corrupt. Eric Jan Rashford. Eric, as I say, next time go and lead a fight. One Obeko. Go and lead a fight. Sabri, Yamosha was MP for some number of us. Okay, yeah, sometime I'm why I'm minority, we have decided to go to the minority side. Pardon me if I'm say me to change John me Abu Bani na yetu na kona others kulie na sana baby aenda na young contractors na kana mami kwa ni kama ya tena you know what that everything is there. Yeah, then I'm gonna manage it. The normal, special. Share this with you. For points of correction, Kennedy Wankobi. Kennedy seat, you know. Wankobi, one contest be why. Near Odija no went to me maintain this seat. But of course the whole thing is the whole NPP party no na Uncle Yam Farmer. All right, maybe when they're reading messages, and what the Ken didn't contest this time. Yes, some to go. And Ken one contest it this time around. Why? You didn't see the Jan on the intermarket years, Sabri, and this for budget city. We are waiting for the speaker. Oh, a free market. White Angel say congratulations and read all the messages and stop being selective. All right, Kofi Boase, but NPP will bounce back. Ken didn't contest this time. Some to go. That's it. We all need is a government that will be accountable to the people, probity and accountability. Baumia is the one we need because of his policies. Kofi Boa bounce back when obviously Mickey T also Argentine. I don't know. Mickey T is also we are waiting for the speaker now, but I'm saying about Parliament. For the meantime, no, the Mayba, my main co, Nami, pension being good, we bosso, me
Let's go to the thing. President has to engage in active conversations, and there's Collins down at work and his point here. All in a hearty conversation really as they mingle to and fro with their colleagues on the majority side, those on the minority as well, engaged in conversations one way or the other. That's pretty much what the House has looked like since 10 a.m. when members of Parliament began making their way. I see Osei Chairman Sabin, if I'm not mistaken, in some form of a conversation with current majority leader Alexander Pelumaki. You can make an argument simply of passing down a bit more wisdom from his many years in Parliament to Alexander Pelumaki as they continue to engage in some conversation one way or the other. But I'm not here alone. After the council is here with me as well, trying to work the legislature has been up until now. Alfred, perhaps just quickly, since we've been here, what it is has played out, the conversations have been into
Oh, it's also. Oh! I think it's so that's not a plan. Yeah, we do that. Only social media, that time you could have been sleeping the whole I was on social media, maybe there was 6 so you see, then yeah, so you see who are I was calling almost every day. I was calling they do it over and over and make it around you do it. Oh yeah.
Every day.
Can I give you something for you?
You don't get problem.
Ah.
You don't get problem.
Very soon, I will be feeling hello, sir.
Your brother because it's not you.
All right, time for send more here no Napo about Bedru Hase, who say on Sam George and Muntaka Mubarak and Sabri Mugu Bomu Bon Koma Kama. What I say? So Sam George, you know, on say yes, almost right. So yeah, oh, the original Kokundi and it's a while. Yeah, Napo, I've seen Napo, the vice presidential candidate. He was vice presidential candidate for the new Patriotic Party in the 2024 general election, or no? And I Sam George and Muntaka and the Sabro Mujina Hua. I want to Muntaka Chian and say, these are politicians, so please just make sure that you like the video. Now, into na probably Bedru Hase. Naponi Sam George ni Muntaka ene ejina ono. Enti my home messages in my Modiana marking kind a day a mom then ever has say. So as you can see on your shot, Napo having a chit chat convo with Sam George and Muntaka Mubarak. Yeah. And on the Sabri Echo, so I'm reading messages to me from we say I've seen all your messages. My Modiana reading messages now on one son. My two and more at free Hasi. Sabri, you saw your train, sir. You saw your train says speak, however. Now, your train says, you see the three NDC MPs with Napo. So, what Sami and Malik are saying doesn't mean that those found guilty of separating funds will be jailed without due process of proper investigation. Exactly. You can prosecute them, but they have to go through the due process. That's the beauty of our democracy. He is the vice. I don't know if they're running me for talk about me, but then we won't come. What do I say? And Tim said, abusuafo I think sɛ speaker ɛba tumi kɔ abɔnten na mekɔnkɔhwɛ. All right, so welcome to that. We just remind you that yes, both minority and majority leaders therefore arrived. We just spoke to Kisley Atufosi, who is the leader of minority. He's saying that Ghanaians have determined who is the majority now, but they are not going to fight over just one seat today to um, disturb the activities of Parliament today. So, but as I speak to you right now, the Speaker of Parliament just arrived. He used the back gates. We were not able to capture his arrival, but then hopefully he will mount the seat right now so that the proceedings will kick start. I was from Borough in Chemwat, and then Borough in article. And Yeni to force the Patriotic Party, they are here to support any business that would help the country, but not any other business that will commit the next government. It means if there's any loan agreement, any lithium agreement, anything, they are not going to support it. But as you can see on your shot, is the NPP running mate for 2024 general election, Dr. Matthew Opoku Pempe, who is also now an MP for Menchia South. Yes, he's currently the MP for Menchia South. Yes, his term of office will end on the midnight of 6th of January 2025. So he's in the chat conversation with the minority leader, Honorable Kisley Ato, Honorable Dr. Kisley Ato Forson. But then there's one woman all of you want to see. That is the I also work on MP man Lydia. She's also here. Yes, I can see her. Also, the Enti Mount Napo aha ge your friend saying ato forcing and I'm with and a Japan mesa or no so and a general or no so and we now have a chit chat conversation. But shortly, speaker beba na yedi jumedin na the achisha so ewo international conference center aha and then parliament and then I can remember said this is the Momodiana Mami Momodiana which is a come message in Biana reading yet to meet Medina then Ashisha so so if you're watching me live, make sure you like, you share, you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more exclusive content. Send a baby to me the BI these politicians are friends, so you will be not also so Arjun Hui Ankasa send a here no and speaker beba na ya start proceedings into modern say over time chuku and cover bia me hu ye mami ma Lydia but obi amani born in esla usu esla baba uchai wankasa I'm told esla is also here ma Lydia did also ma Lydia san grantee interview until and an encha speaker beba na yedi sittings no I started but expect me na me pen arrival but I'm inside we could be MP for me upload the video. Me here. Robert for me, like I said, Speaker of Parliament about Bedru. Your day sitting soon. Baby started. Nti. Ihe nkɔne nkɔnkɔre. nti mfenhyɛ ɔkɔm ha. Hello. Abusanfo. You know what I say, Speaker of Parliament. Aban Kiswan Babin Aba. Yade proceedings a day. Best start.
Honorable members, let us pray. Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in thy sight. Give divine guidance to the President of the Republic, endow members of Parliament and ministers of state with discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labors of government, this land and people may be well and truly served, and thy good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. O God, grant us a vision of our country, fair as it might be, a country of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a country of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a country of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service and honor shall be given to the deserving, a country of peace, where government shall rest on the will of the people and the love for the common good. Bless the efforts of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people, that they may give time, thought, and sacrifice to speed the day of the grand beauty of Ghana and Africa. Amen. Honorable members, in view of time constraints, we will not take roll call today, but we will have to take and recite the national pledge. Honorable members, pursuant to Order 69, we shall proceed to recite the national pledge. I promise on my honor Thank you so much. You may resume your seats. Honorable members, I have I have two messages from His Excellency the President. The first message is dated 8th November 2024, and it reads, Mr. Speaker, absence from Ghana. In accordance with Article 59 of the Constitution, I write to inform you that I will be traveling outside the country on Sunday, 10th November 2024, to Baku, Azerbaijan, at the invitation of the President of Azerbaijan, His Excellency Ilham Aliyev, to lead Ghana's delegation to the Conference of Parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP29, scheduled to be held from 10th November to 13th November 2024. Thereafter, I will depart Baku on Wednesday, 13th November 2024, to Paris, France, at the invitation of the President of France, His Excellency Emmanuel Macron, for an official visit on 14th November 2024. I will return to Ghana in the evening of Friday, 15th November 2024. During my absence, the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia shall, in accordance with Article 68 of the Constitution, act in my stead. Yours sincerely, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. The second is dated 14th December 2024, and it also reads, Mr. Speaker, absence from Ghana. In accordance with Article 59 of the Constitution, I write to inform you that I'll be traveling outside the country today, Saturday, 14th December 2024, to Abuja, Nigeria, at the invitation of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and current Chairman of the Authority of ECOWAS Heads of State and Government, to participate in the 66th Ordinary Session of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of States and Government, scheduled to be held on Sunday, 15th December 2024. I'll return to Ghana in the evening of the same day. During my absence, the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, shall, in accordance with Article 68 of the Constitution, act in my stead. Yours sincerely, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. Honorable members, today being the first day of this meeting, I think it's proper I invite your leaders to at least say a few words of welcome to you before I sum it up, so that you will be properly recognized, received, and we formally commence proceedings. We will start with the Minority Leader, Honorable Dr. KCL Atubana Forson.
Right Honorable Speaker, I'm grateful for the opportunity to make a statement to welcome your good self, leadership, and all honorable members of Parliament back to this august house. Speaker, I would like to congratulate all members who were re-elected in the just ended parliamentary elections. Right Honorable Speaker, again to our colleagues who unfortunately will not be part of the next parliament, I wish them well in their future endeavors. Mr. Speaker, I would like to profoundly thank the good people of Ghana for the emphatic decision in December 7th presidential and parliamentary elections. At this point, Mr. Speaker, it is finished. Right Honorable Speaker, I would like to thank the people of Ghana for electing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the next President of the Republic of Ghana. The people of Ghana have once again shown that they can rise to the occasion when it matters the most. May I, at this point, acknowledge the hard work of our present 137 NDC members of Parliament for their dedication to duty. Indeed, Nkokon Katenkete is possible. Right Honorable Speaker, the night Parliament will be unique and interesting. It would be a contest of ideas between a super NDC majority and a mini-micro NPP minority. The Speaker, what happened on the 7th of December polls was a revolution, the people's revolution, what I call it. It was a revolt against a government that is obstinate, insensitive, high-handed, and dismissive of public opinion. It was a revolt against a government that called people with dissenting views names, such as detractors, cynics, naysayers. Mr. Speaker, sometimes they call views of dissenting people as Sambalat and Tobias. Ghanaians have clearly shown that they cannot be taken for granted, and that when it matters the most, they will either reward those in office or punish those in office. Right Honorable Speaker, it is obvious that the MPP has been punished for its poor governance, economic mismanagement, obstinacy, greed, state capture, arrogance of power, impunity, disrespect, lawlessness, and persecution of political opponents. Mr. Speaker, the lesson is that what happened to the MPP and the outgoing government is that the political class cannot and should not take the people of Ghana for granted. This calls for introspection on the part of the political class. It's also a call for deep soul searching on the part of those in leadership who ought to have been heard when government engages in acts of impunity, lawlessness, and destruction. To my cherished NDC political party and the incoming government, may we never become like the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. Right Honorable Speaker, we have to be different. We cannot be like the NPP government. We may be guided by the principles of integrity, probity, and accountability. Mr. Speaker, the time has come for us to do right by the people of Ghana at all times and to champion people-centered policies that genuinely benefit the voter and the ordinary Ghanaian, not the political class and its cronies. Right, Mr. Speaker, indeed, it is finished.
Honourable members, now the turn of the Majority Leader, Honourable Ebenezer Afenyo-Market. You are still my son. It doesn't matter.
Mr. Speaker, now is Alexander Ebenezer.
Sorry, Alexander.
Mr. Speaker, let me take this opportunity to also welcome you into the House and welcome my colleagues, led by Dr. KCL Atufosin, back into this honorable chamber. Indeed, it is an established constitutional custom that once in every 4 years, the people of this country are given the opportunity to elect their leaders. First, the President of the Republic, and second, parliamentarians, the people's representatives. On the 7th of December, this mandate was rightfully exercised by the people of Ghana. They did so peacefully, without fear. They have elected a president and members of parliament. It is without doubt that our friends in the NDC have emerged victorious. And I take this opportunity to congratulate the leader of the minority side and his team for such an unprecedented feat. I also congratulate His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama on his election. Mr. Speaker, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia did something very unprecedented. We've never witnessed it in the history of our politics before. Relying on his own internal coalition, at 9 a.m. on Sunday, he publicly acknowledged the outcome of the elections, conceded, and congratulated the president-elect, who was yet to be officially declared by the Electoral Commission. Mr. Speaker, such a move by him was very historic and commendable. Today, we are here because of that singular action. Today, we are here because all of us collectively acknowledged that all we have is our democracy. Mr. Speaker, permit me to take us through memory lane. Mr. Speaker, in 1997, after the 1996 elections, the NDC received an overwhelming victory, and the MPP had only 61 in this chamber. It was a 200-member chamber. The NDC was only short of one seat to get the 2 decades. But I am happy to say that that supposed mini minority, micro minority, as pronounced by Dr. KCL Atufosin, emerged victorious in less than in just 4 years because of hard work. They turned the minority into a majority when it came to the 2000 elections. Mr. Speaker, again, in 2012, the MPP suffered another defeat, and the NDC had a majority. In 2016, another historic feat was achieved by the MPP, where we had overwhelming majority in this chamber of 169 seats. In less than 4 years, we started going back. And by the time the people exercised their mandate again, the 169 had reduced into 137, plus our independent who concluded us, and we made it to 138. Dr. Forson, I have heard you. You have overwhelming majority. But that majority will start reducing from the 8th of January. And I know that come 2028, we will be in a majority. already we are experiencing some encircling gloom. This darkness we are seeing and looking at your poster, we know that we are probably the lead government. You say less than 40 ministers. I know they can't take it. Now that we are coming to minority, be prepared. Be prepared. You see, you can't take it. You see, you can't take it. Mr. Speaker, even if your flag bearer, who is now president-elect, said 60, we are going to see how many of you will make it. We are going to see. You said 60. 60 ministers and deputy ministers, all inclusive 60. Mr. Speaker, we are going to see how you are going to protect the public purse. We hear from Honorable Setekpe that you cannot implement the free SHS. We await the outcome of your policies. Mr. Speaker, we are aware that this incoming government is going to implement this Nkukon Kitinkiti policy. The Nkukon Kitinkiti is a social intervention program. We are going to welcome it. But you say you are going to reduce taxes. You are going to repeal the betting tax, the e-levy. You are going to repeal all these taxes. You are going to reduce the taxes at the ports. We wonder where you get the money to implement the Nkukon Kitinkiti. We are waiting. Mr. Speaker, these are on a lighter note. But Mr. Speaker, clearly, there is a time for us to reflect, particularly those of us getting into opposition. Indeed, no party can run a perfect government in this country. When you get into government, whilst you are happy to implement your policies, you are likely to make some mistakes. We concede that some mistakes were made. We concede that we couldn't have done everything perfect. The people have spoken, we've accepted it. But Mr. Speaker, the coming days and years will reveal the true colors of this umbrella. And the elephant will be watching keenly in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, this House looks forward to a leadership that will keep us going and keep the lights on in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, let me commend you for the 4 years of your leadership in this House. Mr. Speaker, we may have our disagreements, but it is obvious that members' welfare have been key to your leadership. Nobody can take it away from you. Mr. Speaker, the institutional empowerment you've given to Parliament is equal to none. It's largely because, Mr. Speaker, we had you as a speaker coming from within. Mr. Speaker, I don't know whether you have been retained or a new person is going to be appointed, but I pray that if they decide, Mr. Speaker, if they sack you, Mr. Speaker, of all that you've done for them, they are going to sack you. Of all that Mr. Speaker has done for you, you are going to sack Mr. Speaker. We will see. Mr. Speaker, if they decide to retain you, I know Parliament is going to benefit. But should they decide to retire you, Mr. Speaker, they can do it. Oh, they can do it. They are unpredictable. They can do it. If they decide to retain you, the happiness of this House will gather further momentum. However, if the new government decides to bring a new speaker, that speaker should come from within. We don't want an outsider. We want somebody from within who would understand us. But Mr. Speaker, having said that, we have some major government business outstanding that I would want to encourage colleagues that within the few days and weeks left, we should do everything possible to deal with these government business so that we can say that it is indeed finished. Mr. Speaker, there are also some important welfare matters that I would want to pledge to my colleagues, that together with my colleague Dr. K. Forson, who by virtue of his position in the transitional arrangement so far, I know he will understand the need to cooperate to ensure the happiness of members. I cannot foresee members being happy to do the rest of government business when we've not dealt with the issues of welfare. Mr. Speaker, these matters must be attended to. Members have projects outstanding in their constituencies. We need to together work and ensure that statutory funds that are outstanding are released so that members can continue their projects, hand them over, especially those who are leaving us. Mr. Speaker, to colleagues who could not make it, there's a better day tomorrow. Do not give up. The Frenchman will say, c'est la vie. This is life. There are good days and bad days. If you lost, get back to the people, understand them, do some research, and I'm quite sure that upon that and reflection, you'll be better prepared for a better day tomorrow. There are some amongst us who lost elections and came back. Go to them, consult them, and engage them. And if you are desirous of remaining in public life, I'm sure you'll make it the next time around. For those of us who have won, let us be mindful of the needs of our people. We should really evaluate, assess, and critically analyze our votes. Those that were coming down, we should know what the people are telling us, so that we'll be better prepared for the next election in terms of the decisions that we'll take. Mr. Speaker, with this, I would want to again welcome colleagues and thank also the parliamentary service staff. They've been our silent enablers, encouraging us, supporting us. You know, Mr. Speaker, they make us function and function effectively. To them, I say thank you. We appreciate your work in silence. God richly bless you for all you do in silence for the benefit of the people's representatives. Mr. Speaker, without more, let me thank you for this opportunity. And I say, may God bless this house. Thank you.
Honorable members, it is with a deep sense of duty and gratitude that I warmly welcome you to the grand arena of the Accra International Conference Center to commence the sittings of the 7th meeting of the 4th session of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Considering how stressful the election season has been, many of you would have loved to spend some time with your friends and families and to recuperate and de-stress. Unfortunately, you did not get that luxury. I am glad it has not been lost on you that this House stands at a critical juncture in our nation's parliamentary history. And so you have responded to the notice of summons to attend this national call beyond the expectations of our people. I appreciate all of you for the acceptance of my call to reconvene Parliament today. I want to take advantage of this opportunity to congratulate the people of Ghana, particularly the voters, for the exceptional display of maturity in the exercise of the right of choice as to who should lead our nation in the next government. The peaceful manner in which Ghanaians participated in this pivotal process is a clear affirmation of our collective resolve to uphold, protect, and entrench democratic culture in the governance of our country. We have learned some lessons in the aftermath of voting, and I'm hopeful steps will be taken to remedy the defects in the electoral system and the process, particularly of collation. Despite these drawbacks, the spirit of cooperation and respect exhibited by a majority of the voters and political leaders reflect the resilience and maturity of our democracy. Let us acknowledge, appreciate, and celebrate this achievement and use it as a solid foundation stone for continuous dialogue and collaboration as we work together to build the Ghana we want. To some of you, honorable members, this meeting may be the last moment of service within the corridors of Parliament, but certainly not the end of your political service or end of life. You never know what life holds in store for you. I encourage you to soldier on. Who knows, you may be, in the near future, you may join the group of members of Parliament referred to in this House as we shall return. Kindly take heart and remain hopeful of the future. Having said this, on behalf of the Parliament of Ghana, I extend our hearty congratulations to the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for his leadership in the organization of the general elections, and the Vice President for conceding defeat early enough to those the heat generated by the decided vote of the people of Ghana. I'll also, on your behalf, applaud the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Vice President-elect, Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman, for scoring an emphatic victory and a heavy mandate of Ghanaians at the just ended general elections. I need not remind anyone of the saying, to whom much is given, much is expected. Your promise to reset Ghana has been massively endorsed by the voters, and you cannot afford to disappoint them. I trust Parliament will be a reliable partner and the gatekeeper to ensure a just delivery of that promise. Many opportunities have been unleashed and many more myths broken by this victory. But I'm very, very happy that we did not just pass the law on gender for nothing. It has already shown some fruits. Her Excellency's ascendancy, situation the Vice President of this nation, has not just opened the door, it has opened doors. And I'm happy with her promise that she's going to keep the doors open for many more to take advantage of and to improve the living standard of our people. Ghana's democracy is the ultimate winner of these elections. We are definitely on the right course. I want to encourage all to continue in that right direction. Honorable members, This meeting is for a few days, being a product of a culmination of teething problems of our fourth attempt at democratic governance. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the commitment, resilience, and dedication that some of you honorable members have made and displayed to ensure that the term of this Parliament ends successfully. Together, we have maneuvered and effectively navigated through, for the first time, an unexpected hung Parliament with its unprecedented challenges. Despite our failings as legislators and leaders, Ghanaians held their peace and endured with admirable patience and tolerance. I take this opportunity to commend all Ghanaians for the show and demonstration of democratic maturity. As we prepare to embark on this penultimate meeting, we have, honorable members, work to do. We have a duty to perform. We have a Parliament to strengthen, and we have a nation to build. The business of this House is far from complete, and the legislative priorities before us demand nothing short of our loyal service, utmost dedication, focus, and firm action. Several crucial private and public bills, tax and financial requisitions, international agreements, and committee reports are pending and at various stages of consideration. Unfortunately, a season and time are not in favor of a heavy work schedule as detailed out on the order paper. We are compelled in the circumstances to be realistic and to prioritize business. Unless we abandon the interests of the people and nation, there is no way the long list of government business on the order paper could be done within this limited period of time before the end of the term of office of this Parliament. Consequently, I propose the House considers the following items as priority business. 1. Expenditure in advance of appropriation bill 2024. 2. Environmental protection bill 2024. The consideration of the clauses of this bill has been taken already. It just left with the third reading only. 3. Boundary Commission Bill 2024. This is a very urgent bill due to the state of insecurity in the world, particularly our sub-region, West Africa. So the Social Protection Bill 2023 as number 4. Parliament Transition Bill 2023. The Parliamentary Service Bill 2024, and a few Public Accounts Committee reports, which, if not taken, will lapse and have to be referred to a new committee in the 9th Parliament. And I believe that will cause irreparable damage to our economy. The 2 bills sponsored by Parliament are essential in refining the processes involved in the peaceful transfer of the management and administration of Parliament to prevent the occurrence of the ugly incidents at the birth of the 8th Parliament. It is time the House takes a decisive action to enact a law to strand out in clear terms the processes and procedures of transition from one Parliament to the other. The Presidential Transition Act 2012 is a shining precedent for the executive arm of government. Additionally, the long-awaited International Business and Economic Transaction Bill, which is pivotal in positioning Ghana as a key player in the global economic arena, ought to be considered. I'm however giving a signal that this is unlikely to happen because of the nature of the bill. But I believe that this bill lays the groundwork for more robust, clear, and transparent international economic engagements, enhancing investor confidence while safeguarding our national interests. I urge the Business Committee and leadership of the House to sequence the programming of these essential legislative items. Honorable members, let us end this Parliament on a good note. It is essential as leaders for us to act to preserve the gains of our democracy. In summary, I emphasize our sacred mandate to serve the people of Ghana. This sacred mandate remains active until the end of this parliamentary term, and nobody should forget of that. Once more, you are all warmly welcome, and I thank you for your attention. Honorable members, we will now move to the next item, definitely our usual item of correction of votes and proceedings and official reports. I have two additions.
Arrojan for ceremony on Speaker of Parliament. As Aban Kingsford Babin Sabi or then this one Batija. As I BB as some kind in Semi and Kofi. I'm quite too. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Isaac Dazi. Remember, I will upload the short videos that the MPs who arrived at the entrance. I will upload the video, so please just stay tuned to make sure that you watch the rest of my videos. And thank you very much. My name is Isaac Dazi, and God bless you for watching.